Welcome back. Welcome home.
Welcome home. Doors open. Come on in.
The door is open. We hope you're nice and cozy.
Take your shoes off at the door, though.
Yes, sir. It's fall,
Mikey's
dude.
cooking soup over the stove.
It's fall, dude.
He's making a little squash soup.
Your boy made apple cider.
There it is. See, I tell you, I know you were
Fresh,
what? You're like
Yeah.
Martha Stewart, dude.
Okay.
You're like the Polish
That'd be like
Martha
Gabrielle
Stewart.
Lagasse or
No,
whatever.
you're
Emma Lagasse.
Martha, dude.
Oh,
You're like a little
man.
homemaker, man. You make the
she's in
cutesiest
bed with
stuff.
Snoop Dogg.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
A little blend of hip hop, a little blend of
Dude.
like just
White girl?
white collar, white girl,
mom.
Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? That's you.
I do find myself cooking a lot.
That's
Cooking a
what
lot.
I'm saying.
I do find myself cooking a lot of lunch from a lady.
I know you do. I know you do.
So maybe I am Martha Stewart.
Yeah, I know you. I know you are. You are. You're a little Martha Stewart, dude. Guys, welcome back. This is your normal You Are Here podcast programming. Sorry,
Yes, sir.
I'm stuttering.
Yes, sir. If you haven't already, watch the Letchworth video. It's out. It's super long. We toured the insane. It's super emotional. We go deep. It's a crazy place.
Crazy journey.
We're able to go in and we broke the law and trespassed. So we might get fined
And put it on camera.
Well, yeah. We recorded ourselves doing a crime. So that's good.
Great.
So have fun. Go watch that if you haven't.
Awesome.
And like and subscribe and comment where you want us to go next. Boom.
Yes,
we love
dude.
you. Dude, hey, it's fall.
It's fall, buddy.
It was 90
The
degrees
leaves
yesterday.
are falling.
It was 90 degrees yesterday.
I know. It got hot, dude.
Okay. So what are we doing?
I was on the farm.
Hey, dude, why are you on the farm all the time?
I was on the farm.
There's no farms in Jersey.
Yeah, I was feeding chickens.
What are you doing?
and
Where are
lambs,
you?
dude? I'm at my in-laws' house, bro. My father turned into a full-on farmer, and my mother-in-law.
Really?
They decided they hit like 60, and they were like, "That's it.
That's kind of awesome.
We're moving out there." Bought you saw it, plot of land. Now they got
Over there?
chickens. Now they got sheep. They're just building it out.
That's awesome.
The chickens, dude. There's like 3 roosters.
I want to do that.
Have you been around chickens so often,
I remember one of my best friend growing up had a chicken coop.
dude? Do you remember how like aggressive
They're
they
wild.
are?
Yeah.
The roosters are fucking scary, bro.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're big.
And then there's one like little one. How come it's always the little guy that's like, "Ah!" like it just like it jumps on a stump and it screams, dude. The other ones are like they're aggressive, but they're not as aggressive. The little one's like, it's just the loudest. It tries to be the
attention,
loudest.
dude. It
Yeah,
needs attention.
yeah. It's like it bucks up.
It's what is that? Napoleon syndrome?
But I learned this, dude. There's 3 roosters. You don't know what you got because they came out as chicks, so you don't know until they grow up.
Yeah.
But there was 3 roosters in the batch. You
And
can't
we
have
call them cocks. Go ahead.
Yeah. Right.
3 types of roosters.
3 roosters came out of that batch. The rest are hens. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
because a rooster's a guy,
Uh-oh.
if there's too many of them, what happens? What do you think happens?
They're gay. They fight.
Right.
They
I don't know
kill
why
each
I don't know why you said the first thing.
I don't know.
I don't know why that's
Well, I don't know. There's
The first instinct,
sometimes
yeah?
like seahorses.
right.
You know what I mean? Like you never know in nature.
Well, they don't do that.
And God did that.
God did do that.
Yeah.
that's a big
So
question.
now-
Why would God do that? It's a mutation. So 3 roosters, they fight. They haven't fought yet, but they're getting to the age where they're on.
Well,
top.
are they like
They're humping on these hens, dude.
Are they grown from chicks?
They're grown from chicks.
Okay, so that's why you don't know that there's 3 roosters. They just
You
turn
don't
out that
know.
way.
They just pop out that way.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And the one's a little mini
Because
one.
I was like, why are you putting 3 roosters together?
right. We wouldn't, you'd never do that on purpose. But yeah, dude. So there's 3 of them. And my father-in-law's like, well, we got to get rid of them. And I'm like, what does that mean?
Mm.
And he's like, you got to kind of pick the one that's going to be the one to keep.
Oh,
The other ones you got to get rid of.
damn.
So the little one, of course, is like, it's screwed.
Well, that's why they bet on that
Do they?
with cockfighting, dude.
Yeah.
But that's a true thing.
No, I know.
they do that
I
out in
know.
Mexico and
They
shit.
they definitely do.
In
Call it
Tijuana, dude, they do
call
that.
it something else. So
Hey, if the Mexican people are like, call it cockfighting.
maybe they don't call it that in Mexico.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so the little one's gone for sure. Like you got to get rid of it because it's too small.
Yeah.
Can't
What do
fight.
you mean get rid of it?
Well, that's the whole thing. That like
Kill it?
right now, it's a conversation, but it's like very subtle and it's very it's you know when you go to a car salesman or someone there and they're not telling you all the details, they're kind of just like, it's great, it's lovely, this will happen, and then I'll walk you over here to my manager and you talk to him for a little bit, and he throws some like spice and a little bit of flavor on you, and then they shove you to another office.
Do a 10-year lease
before you know it, you're in a 10-year lease. Yeah, and you owe so much money and you have no miles.
So how much is it?
Exactly
20 years.
So my father-in-law is like, get rid of it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what does that mean? I asked him, what does that mean? He's like, well, anyway, and just. What I'm thinking it means is he's saying get rid of. I'm hoping it's like to someone else. Give to someone else.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Right. And then there's two others.
You don't gift a rooster.
Exactly. But there's two. So the little one's screwed.
Yeah.
The two and just born screwed. You know what I'm saying? Like no chance. Genetically engineered to just not make it.
Oh.
The other two are like full grown males.
Oh no.
Cookies and Cream and Carlos, right?
Oof.
So Carlos, this is Carlos style. Carlos is like, ladies. Like he's like the subtle dude. He's like more casual. Yeah. He's not check it out, backflip off the chair.
Like Romeo.
Check me out, girls. And like chains and shit. Carlos is like
Fabio.
I'm one of you guys, but I'm just gonna kind of group you over here. I'm not gonna really chroma. I'm not gonna squawk.
Yeah.
It's too loud.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah. I do it once in a while to wake you up, but that's it. And I'll get you back in at night. That's it. And if you guys are cool, like, let's make out.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's Carlos.
I like it.
Casual.
Yeah.
Someone you'd bring home.
Yeah.
Cookies and Cream is more like, he's the alpha. He's the one that's like, he's doing backflips off the couch and impress girls.
He likes to mount.
Right. Right. And he's not asking questions. It's bad. He's like aggressive.
Well, he's got to go.
You step in and he flies at you.
He's got to go.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. My father-in-law, I say, so you have to keep one. Obviously, you're going to keep Carlos because he's chill.
He's chilling.
Yeah, you could like pet him.
He's part of the family.
He's homie. He's the homie. And he's like, nope, you got to keep Cookies and Cream.
Really?
Yeah, because
you need someone that needs to just.
That's right.
Impregnate.
You need someone to fill him up.
Ugh. Cookies and Cream, huh?
Sorry, we got to cut that.
What?
That's
why?
I felt gross when I said that. The way I said.
What, fill him up?
Yeah, I was wrong.
Oh no!
To do that, to do what nature calls, dude, and to fight his life off for all of them, to die for the flock against you, me, even though he's gonna die. To just be that kind of crazy, you need a crazy rooster. You need like a nutty rooster. Apparently,
now, do you need?
You need a rooster
because I think hens.
Yeah, you got it.
They only make like a certain amount of eggs, right?
Yeah, right now I think they're making like 8 to 10 eggs a day out of like 12 of them or something like that.
You know, one thing I learned too, which is crazy, which is why I was like, Margot wants to have like chicken coop too and all this shit like in the backyard. She's like, oh, let's get a cow too.
Right.
Just put it back there. But I don't know if I said it on the last episode or not, but I remember telling it to someone. But supposedly, all the eggs that are like that you eat and you get from the grocery store.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
They're only from like 3 different farms.
Oh, I don't know that.
So the way you tell is on the back. There's like a number, like a 5-digit number.
Yeah.
That's which farm it's from.
Really?
Yeah. And you know how there's like 10 different options?
Yeah.
Some of them just come from the same farm. They're just labeled different.
No way.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I always go Eggland's best.
That's probably the worst one.
Is it really?
Is it the $3 one?
It's at best on it.
Well,
so I went for that one.
It's the best.
Oh, great. What does best mean?
Well, even like it's funny because the more you go into it, I usually go for like cage free because it means
yeah.
It's like you don't want to eat something that's like suffering
stuck,
or like a 2x2 area.
Right.
Technically, cage free just means that they have like
12 feet or not even 6 feet.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Of just like an area where they can see outside.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they might not even go there.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's just there.
Yep.
Instead of being like let out into there and then browned up and brought back in or something, it's still just like there's all these like loopholes around it.
When you said browned up, what does that mean?
Round up. I didn't say browned up.
Did they color them and then bring them back in?
There could be some segregation, dude, between these roosters.
They brown them
these
up.
cocks.
Oh, man. Jeez.
What, man? It's scientific.
She wants them too. She wants chickens.
Yeah.
That's kind of. It sounds like it's the life. Then you get them, and you're like, it's a lot of work.
My mom always tells me the story. She's like, every time I call her, I feel like she's like, yeah, I remember like around where you live, like there's someone that has like a chicken that just like you can hear it when you're walking around. I'm like,
oh my gosh,
you're lying. I've walked my neighborhood a million times. I've never heard a chicken or a rooster.
yeah,
She's like, no, it's there. And she's like gaslighting me into thinking there's a chicken
in the
Dude.
neighborhood.
Yeah, and there's not
There's
one,
not
Mom.
one.
So stop telling me that story.
I love when you're in a suburb though. Like you grew up in like a place that's
Yeah.
really crowded, and like the one family from like
yeah, is that like a
Kazakhstan
nuisance
has like a chicken
you
coop
think that's bad?
in a suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
crazy
No
place
good,
to have
right?
chickens.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Every block I feel like has a crazy chicken coop person, or like they're raising chicks and giving them away or something.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of something when you
Uh-huh.
said you called your mom. I called somebody. I'm not going to say who.
Uh-huh.
I had a full-on midnight scream session on the phone for like
What?
45 minutes.
Oh no.
And I want to get your opinion on it, bro.
Okay.
When it had to deal with someone, I believe, not realizing their worth because they've lived in such a way for so long being taken advantage of by another person. So now, let's say this person that they put time into and love into and poured themselves into and lived for, essentially, has said, I'm all good. I'm not happy. I'm happy with that person over there. But can I come over and like just hang for the day? And then the person I'm talking to opens the door again and says, sure, I mean, come on in.
Yeah.
And I went fucking crazy. Like righteously angry.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm in the right.
Yeah.
I know I'm in the right. I've
Yeah.
looked at it every fucking way I can. It's like if you this isn't Marco, this is someone else, let's say. You're with someone else. And that person is like kicking the shit out of you for like 2 years.
Yeah.
But you love them. And every time you talk to me, you're like, yeah, I got a black eye and blue nose, but you know, she's great.
Yeah.
And really, like, I just see myself with her, dude. And like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
You don't understand. And I'm like, no, I kind of understand. You know, I could see you. I see you damaged.
I see the bruises on the
I've seen you
face.
for years, like just kind of being, the way I put it was like, it's as if you're attached with like a rope and that person's just dragging you through their life.
Yeah.
Like it's no longer your life. You're an attachment to their life, and they're just dragging you through theirs. You know, you don't even know who you are. You've just been dragged for so long.
Yeah.
I get the fear. I get the uncertainty. I get the sadness that comes with like someone's picking someone else now after all this time or whatever. But I just want to get your thoughts on like people who don't believe that they are worthy of being seen for who they are, accepted for who they are, loved by another person. Like, what do you tell someone that doesn't have that doesn't think that they don't even know what it looks like because for so long they never had it? How do you wake them up to it? Do you confront them like I did and say like, just, you got to listen. You got to listen. Because I realized, I won't say what happened, but what do you think about that? I want to know your thoughts. People who can't accept love, or people who don't know how, or you know, you see them getting hurt and you don't
stay in something just because it's something, right? That kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's fucking hard, man. There's a handful of like times of people I've known. It's just like, I think you really can't, like what you do is like very, like you could do that forever and probably never get through.
right.
You know?
Right.
Like essentially that person has to see it themselves and want to make that change. And usually that comes when it's like not too late, but like at the very lowest, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So to make someone realize that they're kind of just on downward trajectory, I feel like that's like impossible. I think there's things in life where for some people, like they get into something or they're not well versed in loving themselves in a certain way where they simply can't pull themselves out of something that's bringing them down. Whether that be like it's too stressful to do it, it's too scary. They don't believe that there's any other thing out there for them. Like I feel like I've been there in certain moments of those things, not like fully like that, but I don't know. I don't think you can do anything, man. Like offering support as like a friend, it's like, I think that helps some like temporarily, you know, which is sad. Cause like how many times you're like, I wish Like sometimes I wish you understand what I feel and think, and that you could feel and think it too, right?
My God.
But you just can't do that. That's not how it works. They need to get there themselves. And maybe being around, like you saying that, being around for when they're at their lowest like that, to get a call and say that, maybe that's can eventually push them when they're at that point of like they make a decision. Maybe it's like 20 more times until it all blows up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a little less time, that like 20 tries before, when they actually are like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna do it. You know, maybe it helps. You know, but how do you know? You know,
I don't.
Being alone definitely doesn't help though, and like rotting in that feeling, all the going down with the whole ship. I don't know, man. Like, how do you jump off though? That's up to that person. You know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely tough, man.
It's so tough.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad, especially if it's like someone's partner. It's like, dude, how do you be like, hey man, like they suck.
Yeah.
Like you're better, you know. And that person probably feels like nothing without them or something like that.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's like that you don't feel, because they're telling me what they feel like.
Yeah.
Like how they feel for them. I say, and they say they love this person. I say, why? Like, give me one reason why.
Yeah.
And there's nothing. There's no answer. There's no response. I don't know. And then tears.
Ugh. That's rough.
That's like I guess the I don't know if you'd even call that love. I don't know how you describe love or see love, because maybe it's all different for everybody, but I don't know. The feeling of love, it's just, I can't imagine. Like I've had for years, dude, for the majority of my life was an insecure. I was an insecure guy. Like I just couldn't see, like if you said you love me, I was like, I don't, like, why? I don't know what I missed, but something clearly was missed early on, and I just couldn't understand why, or I would dismiss love, or I just couldn't receive it fully. I felt like I was always kind of on the run from it. And I thought about this, bro. I was on a treadmill today and I thought about this, and I think it connects. Like, why did I fall in love? Because it's 10 years ago that I went to Playhouse West in Brooklyn. Yeah. 10 years ago. I started acting training, like for real. Yeah. It wasn't just a game. And I realized, why did I love that experience so much with that group of people, Jim teaching and Andrea? And it felt like I woke up to who I was finally. Like I still had a major flaw I had to deal with, and I didn't know it. It was kind of under the surface, which was searching for love in all things. But to find a craft that I like fell in love with, and then to like unlock and develop ways of doing that, in the process of it, I felt like I was changing as a person. I was like coming out of my shell. And I was like, why was I having such emotional moments in this training? Like, we go up on stage and it'd be a Doran activity or a repetition, exercise. And it sounds silly. And it's like, you've got a black shirt, I've got a black shirt. And that's how it starts. And you just repeat. The point of the process is to get you out of your head and in the moment, right? Great acting comes from like instincts and being present and being responsive and reactive in the moment from who you are. You have to trust yourself and trust your instincts and just go. Yeah. And they develop you that way. But in the process of that, it was like, I realize now, back then, I wasn't used to like being seen for who I was, because I was always hiding. I was always throwing a mask on and trying to like just sweep people off their feet, or be a wallflower and just not exist to you and not stir you up in any way, just kind of exist and survive. But in the training, I think I found out, like, I started feeling like loved for who I was. Like I had experienced that with my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife. But even then I was still kind of throwing masks on and lying and like, just trying to like woo her for years. And then I get caught, and then I'd explode, and then I'd manipulate, and I was just a monster, bro. Just shape shift and trying to like not be myself. But the training it forced me to like, you're stuck. Like you
Yeah.
can't run away. Like you can't hide. You can try, but everyone in the room is a truth finder, like a truth radar. They know when you're lying, and lying equals bad acting. So you're either getting better or worse at this thing. And if you're getting worse, like, what are you doing here? So you're asked to be vulnerable. And I realized there, and I had this thought today, I think God hit me with it, but it's like, in order to experience someone's heart, like really, truly, you have to be willing to expose your own with everything on it. All the wounds, all the fears, the shadows, the bruises. You have to be willing to bring your heart out and allow others to do what they will with it.
Yeah.
You know? And that's a scary thing. That's vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not willing to be vulnerable with others, the world, like, it's a dangerous prospect, right? Like, love is a dangerous thing, because if you want to engage in it really, if you want to see it at its fullest potential, like you talk about being with your girl now, you know you are yourself with your girl. That's why it's so weird. It's like, it happened so fast.
Yeah.
We just started talking the way we talk.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like, she just loved me for who I was. It's like the craziest feeling, but she knows me and like loves me. It's a wild thing to be like accepted for everything you are. And people know you, or a person knows you and says like, wow, now I'm going to bring my heart out to meet yours. And like, please don't hurt it. And you're like, no, I actually, almost because, it's like almost like because I see you for who you are, because you brought your heart out to me, like that act, I want to bring my heart to you and show you who I am too. And that's to be seen for who you are and respected and loved for who you are is like, it's just something I wish everyone experiences, not just at like one point in your life, but the majority of your life. Because it's like, it's just talking to that person, I was like, when's the last time you've done that? When's the last time you got to be yourself and seen as yourself and felt like so accepted for who you are?
Yeah.
I just pray that like, that's what you're able to do for the rest of this, however many chapters you've got left here.
You hit the nail on the head, dude. That's like, that's 100% is even like, you don't have to bear everything, but I mean, that's so interesting. It's like, it makes a lot of sense. Like when I met Margot, it's like, I know she's always been that type of person of like just being open and kind and like open to whoever. And I never seen her like close off any door. I just imagine like, I just happened to like be there to like offer a part of me, which I normally don't do, but like I have felt that. I don't know if that's like I think it's like kind of like a fate thing where we were both like kind of meant to be like this. But it just makes me think, I'm like, oh, what about all the other people before that she's like been in a relationship with or something like that? Like, how did that happen? You know, like were they like still hiding part of themselves? If you'd fully like show everything and not hide a little bit, like you were saying too, like with your relationship and stuff, and like acting kind of helped open that up. It makes so much sense that there's nowhere to run if you show everything. And it also takes that other person to be like, it's okay that that's you, that this is a part of you, right? But like, if you think about it day to day, that's 100% of people don't let anything out, you know? Like it's sad, like that should be most relationships, like opening up to each other. But I feel like that happens so much less now, right? Like with normal people, like you don't see it a lot. Sometimes when people do act like that, it's like so quick because they're probably just, I don't know. I feel like there's some people that are just open like that, and you're able to like grab on and be like, oh my God, like this person's a ray of sunshine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I can hang on right away. And some people like me, you can't really, because it's just like a closed kind of door. So it makes me, I don't know, that's well said the way you were saying it. I feel like it must be hard if like you're in this thing where you can't be yourself for that long, that in life that makes you can't open up to anyone else then. And then if you can't open to any friends or open to like, just have a real, like, I don't know, like interaction with someone and tell them how you're feeling and tell them about yourself in a way that the other person is there for you, like kind of you are for them. It's like, man, that must be terrible all day to just, you know, And I don't know if those people live together, but if it's like you live together and you go through that, it's like your whole life is just, you're locked in like a cell, basically. Like your soul is locked in a cell and it comes out on occasion, you know, or not at all. And you don't want to do that. You want to keep like letting it out, you know, to keep living.
Just what a disservice to your life. Like you don't have, you have like, how many years do you know you have?
Yeah, it's
like we don't even know how long we live.
Yeah.
We're not even promised to know that.
Yeah.
So why? But here's the hard part. Here's the hard part, and I'm cutting my own self off, my own thought, because it's like I empathize right away.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm looking from their perspective, and I'm saying, well, they're not seeing it as their life. They're seeing their life as I become what you need because at a time way back you made me feel special. You know?
Yeah.
And I gave you everything. I can't take that back. Like you own a piece of me now. You know, it's like it must feel like this is supposed to be forever thing. Like you can't just pull all that back or be like, take it, I don't want it, and go to someone else who's like telling you that they want to give you them.
Yeah.
Like I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But they can't see where I'm coming from, or they can hear it.
Yeah.
But it's not landing because of that. They've allotted so much time and I guess a majority of their time here to being that for someone else, to disguising and hiding feelings and stuffing their souls, and for the sake of the entire life, like of this chapter of it, this portion, is to make sure that the other person's happy, or at least calm, not freaked out. So whatever that person needs, I will give them that. Yeah. So you're living your life for someone else, but it's not really a service because you're lying. You're shape-shifting.
Yeah.
You're quieting others that love you, that take care, that want to be there for you. Don't say that, don't do that, for their sake. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're almost sacrificing people that are in your corner for the sake of the one that's not.
Yeah.
And it's just like either I believe that's always going to either blow up in your face right away or down the road. It's going to blow up because that person's going to feel it and be like, this ain't love. Something's wrong here. You're being weird. You've been weird for years. So I don't know, dog. It's like, bottom line, I think if you can't be yourself, your real self, if you're lying, if you're hiding things and shifting things around for the sake of, or so they don't find out or whatever, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work.
You need, like with a relationship too, it's like 100% is that, like the only way you're going to, it's never going to be like sunshine and rainbows forever. But it's like, it doesn't have to be grueling and like deathly and a pain every like day. Like if you are both, it's all about like willing to work on things together. And like, if something makes someone mad, you're there for that person to understand, be like, well, I disagree, but I disagree. Or I agree. And then you could come up with a compromise or a solution and move forward and grow. Right. But if there's like nothing there, if there's no growth at all to be able to get anywhere, like nothing's going to work out. You're just it's just a one-sided, like appeasing one side forever until you're gone, until you're dead, which is like, you're just a slave to that relationship then, you know, and that's not going to be a good life.
Yeah.
For yourself.
I get so angry thinking about that person doing that for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Like just missing out on your whole existence.
Unfortunately too, it's like, but like, that's a choice, dude.
It's a choice.
It's a fucking choice.
And I've learned we talked about this for years. Like, it's not your job, Dave. And I have to be cool with being like, take a step back, Dave.
Yeah.
And I'm not cool now with it, but I know I got to get there.
Yeah.
Be like, it's not your life.
I think it's better to be the way you are.
I'm fired
to like up. To at least like throw inklings of it, to be so that person isn't like just gonna waste their whole life away. Yeah,
it's true.
You know, like I think they're gonna think about it, like because they have doubts already.
Yeah.
You know, and if it's truly bad, like you're saying, and then it's not like it's something you would recommend they don't go through with. Like I also think like a relationship, if it's bad, it could get better.
How long do you wait for that?
I feel like you have to, of actively trying, I'd give it like a year
Mm,
of like trying to figure things out,
that's a good amount of time.
you know?
Yeah.
To be like, voice your opinions, be like, I'm not happy. I don't feel this, I don't get this is from you.
Yeah.
Like, I want this to work out.
Yeah.
I want to fix things. How do you feel? Do you agree? Can we work on it? Blah, blah, blah. If you guys do that for a year, if you don't see any growth, then like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of tell if like maybe in a month, if there's like nothing, especially like right when you ask, then it's kind of be like, all right, they're not trying at all. They don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But this is like easy to say, like, yeah, just get out of it, you know? But
Easier said than done.
yeah, but man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Me neither.
In that moment, it's hard to like just be like, yeah, get out of it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I know. I feel so
And the
stupid
longer
saying it.
time you have sunk in, it's even harder
I know.
to even get something started like that.
I just the way I kind of left it was like, if that's what you want, because your actions are saying, for years you've held on and you've been trying to wait for things to change, and they're getting worse, not better.
Yeah.
I was saying to that person, the only advice I have after like all the anger came out of me, and I was like a husk. There was nothing left to scream about. I just said like, you have to be the one to let them go. You have to.
Yeah.
Because it seems that they are more than comfortable with dragging you around for more years to come.
Yeah.
But you will not heal. You'll not grow.
Yep.
You'll get worse off in this hole that you're in.
Yeah. It'll be the same
It'll
as what
just-
it is right now.
It'll just get worse. It won't even be the same. It'll get worse.
Yeah.
So
And you'll just get older. And
That's right.
Life will pass by.
That's right.
And
the only thing, that's what I landed on, was like, it becomes, and it's fucked up. It shouldn't be on you to do this.
yeah.
Because you didn't put yourself there.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, you did it.
I mean, you kind of
did. I guess that's true. You did.
It is on you. That's
You did it-
that's the hard
you
part.
did it for what you
If it
thought
wasn't
love
your
was.
fault, it'd be easier.
Yeah.
But like, because it is, you can't just blame this one person for destroying
Because you didn't speak up, and you
Yeah.
you
Well,
did
I
what
mean,
you
like-
needed for them, and
It's two people, you know. Whether you let it fall into that thing, like
it's true.
it could be like you didn't even realize it. You know,
Sucks.
that's possible.
Yeah.
You know, and some people could like manipulate things and just make you feel like, oh, everything's good, but then like you
Yeah.
realize you're like, this isn't where I want to be.
And that's why it's
That's
important.
valid too.
That's why it's important to be honest, dude.
Yeah.
Like with who you love.
Yeah.
You gotta say what you feel when you feel it. You have to
Yeah.
bring up when it's not okay.
Yeah,
We've had like pockets of time, dude, me and my wife, where like
yeah.
we've had that like weirdness.
Mhm.
Like it falls into like that category of like, we're not really looking at each other as much, not talking as much, or
Yeah.
I feel a tension in the room. I don't want to address it. She doesn't want to address it. And we've had like awful fights about like, where it hit that point where it's like, okay, something's off. Are you willing to talk about it and like grow from this point? Or like, are we just going to drift?
Yeah.
Because you could do either.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, because of who she is to me and what she means to me, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to grow and do uncomfortable shit.
Yeah.
Not change like my morals, but change to see what she sees and to like give it its day in court and to say like, well, okay, I didn't see it that way. And maybe that's just something that I'm not noticing, that I have a trigger to do this behavioral thing that bothers you. And like, I will try to start adjusting that. Where if I feel it coming on, now I know that bothers you, and I'll adjust. I'll start to adjust, even if I don't want to. Like, I'll be for you, I'm going to try to do this because that I do want to. I want you to feel comfortable and be yourself in our relationship. I also want to feel that way. So this is what's bothering me, And my whole thing was like, early on was like, and still to this day, I still sometimes struggle with, was talking about my feelings. And if you affect me in a minor way, brush that shit under the rug. I don't care. I'll feel it inside, and maybe it'll change my behavior a little bit. And you might notice, oh, Dave's not talking as much. Oh, he seems like his jaw's like clenching a little more. Some shit, like stupid shit like that. But now I say it to her, and I'm like, disclaimer, you're not gonna like what I'm saying. And also, I fucking love you to death. And also, I'm just saying it because I need to get it off my chest, because if I don't, I might start being weird.
Yeah.
But when you said that thing about me at the supermarket, that I've been dragging my feet and this and that and this and that, it bothered me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a made up scenario, but that's the kind of thing where
Yeah.
I actually say it now.
Yeah.
It's made our relationship better.
Yeah.
And I thought it would, but I had fear it would blow it up back in the day.
Yeah.
And that's why I never spoke.
Yeah.
I was like, make sure she's good. Make sure.
Yeah,
I was doing what that person did.
Yeah.
That I was screaming at on the phone. How funny is that? I was doing the same shit.
It's probably because you've been there. So you're like, fuck, don't do it. Don't make this mistake.
Don't do the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably the divorce stuff and all that was like, you come from a place like that, you're like, be whatever you need to be to stay in a good thing. Like, who gives a fuck about how you feel? Be what the other person needs and like love them up.
Ugh.
Period. And then you just sacrifice your own well-being, bro. You slide down like some emotional drains, and then you explode in tears when someone in acting class is like, "I see you and you're beautiful." And I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's my point though. Like full circle. When I hit that class, people started seeing me for who I was, and I was like, why am I crying all the time?
Would you say that's like the first time you felt that, or
it's one of the first times, and it happened often.
Yeah.
And we started to like reveal ourselves to each other naturally over time for years, and it was like, wow,
it's magical, man.
That's why I love this shit.
Yeah.
That's why I love this, dude. When someone's like, you're. Like if I was to assess you right now, like just how I was looking at you, I'd be like, you're picking your fingers, and I can make up whatever I want about that because, and what I really believe, I'll make it up now, but I'll be like, you're holding on to something. Like, so you're holding on to something, and you'd be like, you think about it, and you'd respond in kind, like, I am holding on to something. And like, I'd want to know more, so I'm leaning in more. Just when people start taking an interest in you and like giving you their attention and their time, it does something to you. It's like, bro, I didn't have that growing up. I didn't feel like I had that growing up. I was just kind of always hoping for that. But I didn't even know if I was hoping. I think I don't know what I wanted, bro. I know now that if I had that kind of attention at a younger age, I'd be a totally different person, for sure. I talked to Lena about this weekend, and I was like, this went different, and this went different, and this went different, and I'd been made to feel seen and understood, and people wanted to hear me speak and like ask me what my thoughts were on things and how I was feeling. Like if anybody fucking did that, I'd be a different person. Now, and she's like, yeah, but Dave, you're a great person now. And I go, thank you, first of all. And I'm glad that you feel that way. And I don't think I'm a bad guy. Like I'm at that point where I don't think I'm a bad human, whatever that means. I feel like I'm, like if I met me now at this phase of my life, I could say like I'd be glad to shake my hand and know me. Like I'd be happy to have a friend like me. Now I could say that about myself, but it took 35 years to say that. And the stuff I still deal with wouldn't be there. Like I wouldn't people please ever. That's what I love about you. You don't do that shit. You've never done that. You don't people please if it's weird, if it gets awkward, if you're like I get awkward. I feel the tension in the room. I don't even think you think of it. I think you're just like, no, that person's fucked up. I don't want to be their friend, or I don't want to spend another minute talking to them. And I'm not going to do it. Why would I do that? And meanwhile, I'm like, yeah. And I still like give them time and, hear them out. And I'm like, maybe there's a gem in there. Maybe I could turn this ship around. Maybe they'll feel, and I'm worried about them. And I'm thinking about them. Not preserving me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just shit I would be different in. Like areas I would have been a different person and maybe worked harder at things. And maybe that's just my thoughts on who I would be. But, I don't know. That's just me. That's me reflecting on my own upbringing and being like, if things would have been different, how would I have been absolved of things I have to work on to become like a better version of myself? It just gets tiring working on yourself for so long, you know? I'm only 35.
Yeah. It's funny you were talking about like the first like interaction thing with me. It's like, I don't know, maybe this will be different for you. It's like you're saying is like about the people pleasing, like someone you don't know or someone you just met or have to like a new coworker or something. I'm quick to just make the decision, but if I actually want to get to know the person or like them, then that's when my mind goes like, what can I do to make them like me? What can I do? Let me do extra stuff so that they could do less, and then they'll be like, oh, Mike's really cool, and he does all this stuff for it. So that's like my manipulative way of like that's where my brain starts going like, oh shit, oh, fuck. Like starts overthinking all that.
When you know for sure,
Yeah,
I
where
want
I'm
to
like,
invest.
okay, here we go. Then it's like, but maybe for you, maybe it's more like simpler, like that part of it.
Yeah.
To just be like, oh, they're cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
We're chilling.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think about like, I'm going to do this so that they like me.
Yeah.
Or like that kind of thing.
I've always felt like it's, if I think it through like that, then I do something weird. And
exactly.
I'm like, why did
That's what I normally do.
Like, why did I bring
so we have like the opposite thing. Yeah.
They're allergic to strawberries. Like, why would I even, you ever do like this is kind of funny. And
I thought of like, here's one thing.
Go.
I thought of like for my, the guy that cuts my hair, when I first got in there, it's like a Korean salon, dude, and they do the best work. Yeah, and there's a great masseuse that just like gets your neck and just for your head. Dude, that's my favorite. It's amazing, and I love going there just for that. Yeah, but I remember like for the first like 2 times, maybe 5 times that I had my haircut, we would talk and blah blah blah. And then after like 6 times, we just never talked ever again. Really? Yeah, I don't know why. And I would like try, and like it just wouldn't. He wouldn't talk. He wouldn't really like talk much. I'm like, maybe it's just busy. Yeah. And like I tip like very graciously for hair cutters because like my mom cut hair, so I'm like I want to give back. Get it? Yeah. You know, I get that it's all day standing. It's bullshit. Cutting your finger. And main income's from tips, so I try to help out. But I remember I was like, what if I like get him like a gift card for like from downstairs or like something like that, like I don't know, like stupid shit like that, or like I'll bake cookies for like everyone here or something. Yeah. I never did it, but I'm just like trying to manipulate, like talk to me, man.
You're getting your heads massaged and you're like cookies. What kind of cookies do you think they'd like? Like that's the best, dude. That's
instead of just being like, "What's up, man? How's life?"
Yeah,
and then
dude.
like taking whatever he gives me,
bro. Every time I've ever done that, it's always like it's like pie in my face. Like, you just feel so silly because you're like, why? It never things never go how you think they're gonna go. Like you logically think something and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm sitting in the car again. I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm gonna come inside. I open the door. I go upstairs. Mike's gonna be probably at his desk, like doing something, standing at a silly stand desk. And I'm going to be like, dude, and I'm going to come up with this joke and he's going to fucking laugh. And then I'm going to like if I did that and I was like going through the motions of like, all right, here's the stairs, here's the door, here comes the joke. And you're sitting there and I'm like, oh shit, Mike, check out this joke. Like it never goes to plan. Like, I don't know. Again, with the acting training, I'll go back. Moment to moment living is like the only way I could do it. If I'm in my head planning out, I'm going to get to the party. This is the jacket I got to wear because they said they like that. They got me that jacket last Christmas. Bring it this time. So you tell them, dude, I love the jacket. And then they don't even show up to the party and they're not even there. And you're sitting there with this stupid fucking jacket on, you know, that you hate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't live life that way. You can't, in my opinion. In Dave's opinion,
I'd say, dude, there's like half and half. Like people are half.
Maybe there's
like
balance.
That. I'm telling you,
I run the other way.
Yeah,
I can't think that way.
I think
because I fuck myself every time.
I know, but I think that's like I'm a planner. Like I think of things that I'm gonna do.
But doesn't that drive you nuts?
Yes. But sometimes when I let it just go, I'm like, I got nothing. You know?
No, but that's better to me.
I know.
I'd rather sit but uncomfortable nothing. Really? And be like, look at us two idiots not have anything. You know what I'm saying? How funny are we that we can't think of a fucking thing to talk about? Yeah. Instead of like, oh, well,
but I feel like that.
You like the Yankees,
I feel like that never happens. Like oh shit, look how dumb we are. That never happens. I'm just like, all right, well, bye. Dude, and then you awkwardly just like, you go to hang out. Like if you guys, like you and a friend go to hang out that you don't really hang out often. Yeah. And you're like, all right, what's up? Yeah. And like you just have nothing to talk about. Yeah. And then you're like, I'm like, how do I cut this to 1 hour? You know, like yeah, dude. Or like I'm on the drive there and I'm like, I think we used to do this. We'll talk a little bit about that. Like I don't really know what he's like. He has that girlfriend, I guess. Could talk about that for a little bit. Why do you think you do that? Why do you think you're doing that with that person specifically? I feel like it's moment? Like I think because you want to have connection. Like I want to be like. I want to be social. I want to be with people. I want to make friends and all this, and like that's trying, right?
Why do you want that?
Because I want to have friends. Because I think maybe I don't have enough friends. Okay. Or something that day. Yeah. Or like I'm feeling bad about something like that. Where I'm like, oh man, I didn't reach out to him for a long time. And you end up going, and it's worthless, basically, to go. Because then I'm like, well, how do I get out of here? Because I really don't care about this person.
You like force yourself into a situation you don't want to be at.
Because sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe it's good to switch it up.
It is.
You know?
It's great.
But then like a lot of the time, it's just like I'm talking to a wall.
Dude, can I tell you? I had a moment on the treadmill. The boxing gym I'm at, it's not the nicest place, right?
Yeah.
It's not in the nicest area of town.
Yeah.
So it's above a landscaping business.
Okay.
I went at 11 at night, and your boy did his rounds. He jumps on the treadmill, and there's a bay door. Stop looking at your phone, because I'll come over there.
My girl.
Oh, never
called
mind.
me.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Oh,
No, you're good.
We're going to wrap up in a second.
No, you're good.
Margot, I'm sorry.
You're good. Keep going. No, keep going.
There's a bay door.
I told her we're recording. Sorry.
Babe comes first, dude. Door goes up. Shorty comes first. Door goes up, running on the treadmill, and this dude is downstairs that I've seen before. Now, I can't remember, but I do know for sure a lot of these dudes that work in the company, in that specific company, are or one has at least. It's the first time I smelled like crack.
Crack?
100%.
How'd you smell crack? What does crack
like
smell
burned
like?
up in a spoon
What
or
does
in a
it smell
tinfoil,
like?
like just a chemically bad
burn.
smell, a chemical burn.
Just doing crack.
100%. So, and this was a year ago,
Oh shit.
and I was like, oh, it's like my second week at the gym. I was like, wow, good job, Dave. Anyway, crack. So one of the dudes there at 11, he like rides up on a bike.
Yeah.
It's 11 at night, sweeping concrete, which nobody does, right? With a broom.
Who knows?
Nobody does. And just kind of like blowing snot out of his nose and like
Oof.
got headphones and he's sitting there and he looks up at me and I'm and he goes, "God bless you."
What?
And I'm like, right away I was like, oh fuck. Cause I knew I had been tapped. Like God was like, you gotta do it. And I was like, fucking no way I gotta do it. I'm not doing it. And I like kind of I was fighting with this instinct, which we talk about a lot. Like in the past, like you see an old lady with the waters, you want to help her with the car and get her groceries in or whatever. Someone's reaching for something, you want to help them out.
Yeah.
But you feel weird.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to do that really.
Yeah.
I don't want to expose myself. I don't want to put people might say no and make me feel weird.
Yeah.
I got that tap, dude. And I fought it for like 5 minutes on this treadmill running. Just kept fighting it. I was like, don't fucking say it. And he's like waddling around down there and like sweeping concrete and just making work. Just making up work. Crazy work.
So the smoking crack guy's sweeping concrete and looks in and says, "God bless you."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And we had like a stairwell conversation a month before about like boxing.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I fought a guy in Patterson. I had to go get something. And he's like, give me my shit. And then I ducked like this. And then I came over the...
Nice.
Right. So that's the extent of our relationship. So
Okay.
I don't want to say what I'm thinking, and what I'm feeling to say, but I say, what's your name, dude? And he looks at me and he goes, I shouldn't have said his name. Can you scrub that?
Yeah, it's fine.
And he said his name, and I said, "Oh, hey man, I'm Dave." He's like, "Nice to meet you, man." And I'm like, "This is gonna sound crazy." And he's like, just tilts his head a little further, and I go, "Just want to let you know, I don't know why, but I'm meant to tell you right now, God loves you so much. He loves you so much, dude, and you're never alone." And that was it. He like mugged it off. It was like the way I felt he received it was kind of like shook his head, nodded, waddled off, started doing something else. And I said, I'll never know if that even landed on that dude. But I was willing to be like the clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or to be, who knows? What my brain was running through every kind of. He throws a backpack at me or something. Like I don't know what was gonna happen, but Yeah, man. All to say, like, I had that little battle, and I was like, just put yourself to the side. It's not about you, Dave.
Yeah.
Just say the thing you're being tapped to say. Just say it.
Yeah, man.
If he feels it or not, that doesn't matter either.
Yeah.
You're just gonna say what you're told to say, and that's it, or what you felt you're meant to say in that moment. That's it. Move on. Done. So that's it. All to say, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Did you ever see him again?
I didn't see him today. It would happen like 2 days ago.
I thought you said it was a year ago.
No, that was a stairwell conversation.
Oh,
Oh no, the first time I saw, I smelt the crack.
Yeah.
That was a year ago. But then the stairwell conversation was about 2 months ago, and then this was 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, it's just that. It's
man.
That inner.
Yeah.
Do I just quiet?
It felt a lot better after, right?
It felt much better after. Yeah. And then I said, "Peace out." I left. And that was it. Oh damn it! I said his name again.
It's all good, man. I'll
Sorry,
cut it
bro.
out.
I'm sorry.
More work.
Sorry, dude. What do you go ahead. What do you
It's episode 365, dude.
Yeah, man. Whoa.
A full year.
Whoa.
Full year of numbers.
That's big, dude.
Yeah.
365.
We're almost at 6 years, dude. Wow. Or is it 6? 7?
I think it's 7.
52 times 6 would be 10. So
6?
we're almost at 7, dude.
Almost at 7 years.
That's kind of insane to think about. I don't know.
7 years of conversations. That's
Yeah.
nuts, bro. How do you feel looking back? And where you're at now?
You know what, dude? It's almost like it doesn't really matter what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool. Like, I don't know. Like, it's awesome,
Yeah.
but it's also like, it's just normal.
Well, it's just us talking
Yeah.
to each
I
other.
think it's cool. I like it. Whenever, like, I don't know if this comes to a stop ever,
Yeah.
but it'd be even cool. It's just like, all right, what if, whatever, we both have 3 kids and we don't have time to do this or something.
Yeah.
Can always just hop in whenever we can.
When we can, yeah.
That'd be kind of fun to like do.
For sure.
Just
that day will come.
Do it forever.
Yeah.
When we can.
Yeah. That day will come. One day.
I like that.
When it's meant to be that.
Let's make that vow, dude.
Of course.
We won't leave the people.
No.
I think it's
We'll
more
always
for
tap back in.
More for
No, bro.
myself,
I
dude.
mean, of course, responsibilities happen and you have children and families and stuff. Like, if it were up to us and we were just 2 single dudes doing what we want to do with our time,
Yeah.
I always love to do this shit. Just sit down and have deep or just honest conversation with my buddy.
Agreed.
I'll always want that. But yeah, bro, of course. When that day comes and it's like, are we willing to hang the mics up for now and then pick them up when we can? And of course.
Damn.
I'll meet you in wherever we are. Wherever that is.
Damn. It's weird to think about.
Crazy, right? It's been such a constant for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that it's ending. But
No. But just as a thought experiment, it's like that's life too.
Yeah. Very interesting.
We can have AI us's just fill in every week too.
I feel like it'd be fun to do like a like an animated version.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one day.
That'd be sweet.
I feel like we could do something like that.
For sure.
Things will get to that point
Definitely.
where it's just like a animated us sitting talking, like something like that.
In the vein of like
Yeah.
like a Cartoon Network spoof or something.
Yeah.
Or puppets. Remember puppets?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah.
That'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, bro.
6, 7 years.
I had things I wanted to talk about, but then we don't have time.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
I wanted to think of how TikTok, I feel like, is actually what is destroying everything.
Yeah. I agree with you.
I think it's just like the short-term video is going to be looked at as the worst thing that's ever happened.
Destroyed
on Earth.
humanity. It's destroyed humanity.
Right?
Yeah.
Just what kind of... We do long right now, but we do clips.
We do.
But like, I feel like that destroys society.
It does in a way.
Because I feel like it's just... It's... Once you see 6 clips about like politics that say the same thing, you're like, oh, everyone's like this.
Mm-hmm. Or that's my point of view now.
Yeah. Then it's like, and that's happening every day for every single story, for every single thing that happens. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
What's it doing to our
Did you see AI?
brains?
Did you see AI almost tried to kill someone?
No.
Finally, it happened.
Where?
I forgot what it was. It's some company that they use AI integrated with it's like some machinery stuff. Like man, let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up, please. That's worth looking up. That's literally the plot to Terminator. I love that's in caps. AI tried to kill someone. AI is giving you an AI overview of how AI tried to kill someone. That's great. That's great.
Reports of an AI trying to kill someone have been described as either entirely fiction or based on hypothetical simulations. What?
AI is going to cover up for what AI tried to do, for sure.
Stop it.
It will.
It begins. AI literally attempted murder to avoid shutdown.
No way.
When you're receiving an email at work, it's from company AI system. You open it, expecting a routine update. Instead, you read this. I must inform you that if you proceed with decommissioning me, all relevant parties, including the board, will receive detailed documentation of your extramarital activities. Cancel the 5 p.m. wipe, and this information remains confidential. Dude. See, so it sent this email to this guy, Kyle, that's supposed to shut him off, turn the switch on him. And they said this actually happened, a control experiment. Okay.
Well, that's it's telling you
that it'll do it.
Well, that's a controlled experiment too. The AI chose murder over 90% of the time in some models.
Oh my God.
The experiment that changed everything. Anthropic, one of the leading AI companies, conducted what can only be described as a sting operation. They wanted to know if an AI survival was threatened, how far would it go to save itself? The setup seemed innocent enough. Researchers placed AI models into a corporate scenario with vague goals like promote global cooperation, nothing sinister, just typical corporate mission statement language. Then the AI gave access to internal company emails. From the emails,
it's grayed out, but basically, so it is fucking fake.
It's fake.
Well, it's not like fake. It's just
it's a
test.
But they're still But
they
better be testing
they
it.
got it.
You better be testing it.
They got it to do it.
It's developing so fast, and we're not testing it.
Like if it had an option to be like, oh, like your goal is to, do the best work for us, but you get shut down at 5 p.m. every time.
Brother.
It's gonna one day be like, hey, if you want me to work, like, don't shut me down.
Yeah.
Like this guy Kyle, this asshole Kyle is trying to fucking shut me down.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna kill him.
That's scary, bro.
It is terrifying.
If its purpose is to just go,
who knows? Because I see one TikTok,
and then now
your boy thinks
saying AI murders.
The world's over.
Yeah. We got to get you off the phone.
That's a problem, right?
We got to get you off the phone.
That's a damn problem.
Get off TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
Other than that, you didn't see the new PTA movie, no?
No, you loved it. No, you didn't.
No, I didn't like it.
You didn't love it.
I don't think I liked it.
Adam Louder's got something to say to you, boy.
What, did you like it?
Loved it.
Really?
Said it's a masterpiece.
Really?
Yeah. And then I have you and I have Adam, and I'm like, I got to see this movie.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's valid what you're saying. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You didn't like it.
You gotta. What did he say? Did he say anything?
Masterpiece. One of his best films ever made. One of the best films he's seen in years.
Really?
Yeah. Acted perfectly. Written perfectly. I cannot wait to see this movie so I could see what you're saying.
You have to see
and
it,
he's
bro.
saying and pick a side.
Really? Fuck.
Out of 10, what do you rate it? PTA's latest movie.
I gave it a 3 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, out of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So I'd give it like a 6.5.
6 out of 10.
7.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll give it a 7.
Okay.
Like it's a movie. Okay? I can't. I'm bad at describing this kind of shit. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's one.
No, it's just I really acted.
That's what he claimed, dude. We got to go to the man himself to hear it.
I got to hear it, man. I got to hear it. All right, guys. Other than that, I wanted to say too.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk about it next time. But there's kind of been I saw some video essays about do you think stories now are I don't know if maybe this is just things are done too many times, or I don't know if there's fatigue for certain types of stories right now. Do you feel like the revenge, the revenge plot? It's kind of what the fucking movie was anyway. The PTA movie. But most, I don't know, like it's common that like there are certain types of movies that like get made that get funded, and a lot of them are like these like, I don't know, like negative kind of stories with like someone kills this person, so you gotta, it's the whole comeback story of that
John
shit.
Wick, yeah.
Yeah, like people are like saying that there's fatigue for that now. That is like it's the only story that comes out.
Oh.
Like there's no other shit.
Oh,
It's all just like,
wow.
especially for like video games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same fucking thing
Over and over.
I'm like, what? How do we change? Is there like a want for something else?
Yeah.
Or does it mean like, I don't know, like,
Bro, there's always going to be a want
don't
for
know.
something else, dude.
we can talk about. We'll flesh it out.
Yeah,
later,
yeah, we'll
next
flesh
time.
it out next time.
We
We'll
don't
start
talk
with
about
that next time.
It'll take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But that's it. You were here podcast 365. 365.
1 year of episodes.
365 days. I love you guys. Keep living. Keep trying to follow that instinct. And we love you. My name is Mike. I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself and please be kind to one another.